All right, peace, love, and light. This is going to be the soul reading for Sagittarius season. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, it's all in the description below. Just click the title and it'll take you there. And if you feel led, if you feel like you should, go ahead and subscribe, follow, all that stuff. I didn't even pick the cards. So let's see. What are we doing for the soul of Sagittarius season? Well, we're going here with my mystical shaman tarot. Oracle. And then we're going here with the angelic vibrations oracle. And then we are going here with the This May Hurt tarot. Oh, I don't need this. Okay. Let's. All right. So this is what needs to be first. Let's shuffle up and then say our prayer. Well, shuffle up and say our prayer. And then we shall begin. So I'm going to put this over here. Dear the Divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance they have brought today and the assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space, as well as the viewers and myself. Ground us in our energy, Lord, so that way we know what messages to receive, and gift us the keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on for the soul in Sagittarius season. First card out, listening. And I am feeling led to go ahead and pull all cards. This one wants to make a stance. Inner abundance, that is a title. I will be grabbing the title from. This is personal for me. Oh, almost failed. Happiness. It doesn't matter. It's a challenge. And balance is where we will end up, because Yahweh said he is applying that work, baby. Oh, that's the first time. We got fear, support, and you are looked after. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. All right, so where do we go first? I want to attack happiness, but where do we go, Yahweh? Where shall we go? This is calling me. This is where I want to go. And all is what I want to read at the same time. So he said, let's start with the end. Balance. We will be balanced this season, also known as a temperance card. So we will have self-control. And we will operate it with moderation. And we will be okay. Amen. First affirmation. By the end of Sagittarius season, our soul expression, as it expresses itself, will come with the vibe of, well, this is it. It will present itself. It will show itself. It will materialize itself. And it's in the vibe, the feeling, the expression of, this is all that I can be. No more, no less. No higher, no lower. No greater, no smaller. This is all that I have left. All that I have left is me. As we begin Sagittarius season, for some of us, we have decided to start listening to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, the repeated conversations, the messages in our mind, the ones that we can't let go and just keep on coming into our vibe, our life, our experience. It's breaking us down and putting us in this standpoint of yelling, what do you want from me? God is questioning our spirits and our souls, like, why are you being weird to me? God is looking up at God saying, how could you do this to me? And all he is saying is, I need you to talk, express, say, vent, cast your burdens onto me. I remember the first time that I decided to cast my burdens onto Yahweh. I had to take a road trip with my mother and my grandmother to Mississippi. And at the time, I was just tolerating my mother. I was so annoyed with her presence, and her voice was irritating me beyond rationality and compromised mind. And we were stuck in a car together. And everything that we wanted to do, me and my grandmother, she said no to. We wanted to stop and eat at a restaurant. She said, no, we got to go. We trying to get someplace. And I know on that road trip, we had time to stop and go to a restaurant. We had time to stop and experience a mall or two. Because when I go on a road trip, I like to experience the places, the different states that we go into. I want to stop. And I want to look at a city, and I want to see what its vibe, its culture, and its life like. I want to see something of it. But she said, no, we got to go. And that irritated my soul. So I laid down in the back seat. And I said, okay, I'm going to just tell him. And then what made me really tell him and open up and vent is this. I realized that he say, she say about God, about Yahweh, is that he knows everything. So because he knows everything, he knows what I have been through, what I'm going through, and how I feel right now. He knows it. So even if he is one that has never been through it a day in his life, he still under and overstands because he knows everything. So he is someone that can relate to it and understand. I can vent and express my soul to him. That is where we are starting Sagittarius season. We are venting and we are expressing. We are telling Yahweh everything, and he is happy. He is in love because you have casted your burdens onto him, and the person that he be, the person that he is, his I am says, I cannot sit by and not do anything about it. Tell me the problem and watch how it gets fixed. Tell me, and I will fix. I will heal you today. And that's in the words of Yahweh. So that's the beginning of this season. We are venting, we're listening to the call, the question, and even the answer. And we're looking up in a wonder of glory. We are seeing the beauty that can manifest from the position that we are currently in. We see it. And we are receiving support. And it's giving us freedom. And it's putting us on pause. And from that, we are feeling gratitude, kindness, and becoming encouraged. That's why it's reversed. It's happening. It's not there yet, but it is becoming. Because, baby, if you had courage right now, you would slap the shit out of that person. And we know we do not need to cause ourselves harm, because the consequences of that is something that we don't need to deal with and we don't need to express. So, let's move on. The middle of Sagittarius season for the soul is a challenge of happiness. But the thing is, this is not a challenge. It is a becoming. We are organizing in the way of preference. We are seeing what is happiness to us, and we are removing the things that are not and allowing the things that are to be and manifest and materialize. We are allowing these things to occur. We are organizing our environment. We are maneuvering it. We are making it go around. We are saying, I will be happy. And it is happening to us now. The thing with affirmations, you guys, is that it takes 30 days for it to implant itself into your mind. And then after those 30 days of it implanting itself into your mind, you begin to look for it. Whatever you have continuously said for 30 days, you will begin to look and see to find it. And then once you find it, you're going to act on it. And then once you start acting on it for 30 days, it becomes a normal expression of you. And then once it becomes a normal expression, and you continue to have it normally in your life for 30 days, it becomes a natural expression. And you are just who you are and just who you made yourself to be. You are great. Excuse me. So, of course, with great things comes great fear. With great things comes great fear. And we have, you are looked after, and blessing. Even though we fear, the angels are still near. And if you are a person that vibes with demons, or guides, aliens, all that stuff, they are around looking after you, making sure you stay in the protection that is great for you. Because some people don't need a gun. Because not great things will occur. Like, for example, me, if I had a gun at a certain time in my life, I would have shot myself. I straight would have shot myself a couple times. A couple times. I'm a little bitch to pain, so I would have started with some, because I heard that if you shoot yourself in the arm, you won't die. So I would have shot myself in the arm. I would have been like that. Pow! And I would have slowly worked my way up to a final kill somewhere, somewhere. Not everybody needs that type of protection that a gun holds, because it may hurt. Remember, it is a tool, such as these tarot cards. It is a tool. It's a tool. So we have blessing. You are looked after. And fear. What do I get from this? That's what Yahweh is asking me. And what I get from this is, after all of this fear, we will receive its blessing. What is fear's blessing? Well, when you are in fear, you automatically go to a state of self-protection. Fight or flight, or both. Well, fight or flight, and then you go into both. Fight and flight. And then you grow into knowing what to stay away from, when to stay away from it, how to stay away from it. And why to stay away from it. Then you become your own protection, your own defense, your own safety. And you can finally be relief and relax. That is the blessing that we will be receiving when we enter into balance, is relief and relaxation, if you have to have me say that. And Yahweh doesn't want me to forget this inner abundance card that I pulled out. This inner abundance card, 1616, that's a number for me. Let me write it down because it's the second time I saw that. I always highly recommend that you do Joanne Sacred Scribes or Angel Number Scribes or whatever it's called. But I just type in the angel number like 1616, angel number Joanne, Joanne. They have been the most correct explanation of the angel numbers for me. Every time, never fails. Never failed. Ever. So we got inner abundance. All I feel from this is rich. Richness that is becoming wealth. We are working on our wealth. Wealth is not just material things. You can be wealthy in anything. You can be wealthy in chips. Anytime that you buy 3 boxes of the 28 bags of mixed chips, variety chips or any chips, 3 boxes of 28, you wealthy in them chips, baby. You is wealthy. You can give without feeling of being without when you give. That is what we will be becoming as well for Sagittarius season. We will be a person that can give time, experience, energy, emotion without feeling like we lost any. We will be great. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Where are we going, Yahweh? Tarot or Oracle? Tarot. All right. I'm ending this at the number 4. This that I'm about to pull is about stability. And as you can synonymize, synchronize into, summarize this reading as, I don't think synonymize was the right word, but it might have been, I don't know. No, it wasn't synonym. At least I think, I can't remember. 1919 as I see this. But as we can summarize this reading into, it's all about stability. We will be okay. We will be unshaken. We will be unmoved. I want to take notice of how she is a tree pretty much planted, and trees do not fall unless great things come to shake it. Now Yahweh is upset because he like, oh, I realize why my trees is falling in a storm that I know I created for these trees to stand within. They be giving up. They shake a little bit. They shake. And then they be like, man, I don't want to go through this no more. Because sometimes if you've ever been in a hurricane, the greatest tree will fall, but the smallest tree will stay. And they be like, how? That tree should have drowned and been swept away by the wave of the currents of the wave, and also the pressure of the water, and also the strength of the wind. That tree should have been broken, died, and fucked up. But guess what? It still stayed while your greatest tree just fell over. Now they all crying like, oh, I had tree rot. Sure you did. Sure you did. But maybe they did. You never know. But Yahweh does. So let's go ahead and dig into this. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Blessing, blessing, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This is still stability. But for me personally, the 4 of Wands represents the promised land. And I feel right now in our current stage of Sagittarius season, our soul is not in its promised land. And let me tell you, as much as we grew to become this strong tree that does not move and accepts all that we can be, not the dreams and hopes and wishes that they want us to become, not the pleasings that we could give them if they ever accepted us, but all that we cannot help but be. I am all that I can do, and I am all that I can't be. I cannot eat cheesecake. It hurts me every single time. I swear for Genesis and them. It hurts me every single time. I swear for Genesis and them, it hurts me. And the reason why it hurts me is because it's too rich in dairy and it makes my stomach hurt. But baby, it looks so good. It looks so delicious. It looks so delicious. And I think like every 3 to 5 years, I taste a little bit of cheesecake, about this one. About this much cheesecake. And my stomach still turns. I'm like, one day these taste buds is going to change. But Yahweh just enlightened me and said, baby, it won't. As much as I want to, as much as I want to will it so, it will not. Because I will not break you when I created you to be. So I got to give up on cheesecake. And I accept that. I'm upset. But anyways, our soul is not in the place that it wants to be at all. But we're getting a feeling. Our intuition is ringing, our ears are heightened, our eyes are seeking, and we are searching. We are responding to something that is calling us out of the space that we are in. Our interest has peaked. We're saying, Something is calling us to our promised land. What's very important this Sagittarius season is soul animals. Soul animals. That's very, very important this Sagittarius season. I have yet to find mine, but you have to find your soul animal. I know my spirit expression right now is sunflower. You can be plants, you can be trees, you can be vegetables and fruits. But my soul animal, I have yet to find. So I have to figure it out. Hell, you can be a spider too. I have to figure it out. But soul animals are important. I want you guys to look up soul animals. And I feel like everybody's third one that they find is going to be their soul animal. Because once again, Yahweh is applying his work So that third animal that you find is your soul animal. Trust and believe. And you can see what Yahweh said is what it be. So the Four of Wands comes out with the Nine of Wands reversed. We are disturbed, baby. But it's being expressed as anger. And this disturbance is causing us to vent and express. But we cannot get it all out. We have writer's block when it comes to our venting. No matter how you need to vent, whether it's video recordings or sound recordings or artistic expressions, we have writer's block. And the reason why we have writer's block is because there is a deep healing that needs to take place, and your soul and your spirit is aggravated at you ignoring it, and it is stopping everything. Just like I said in the spirit reading for Sagittarius season, baby, you and your soul are at war. And I said Yahweh is going to do something about it, and he is. Your soul and your spirit is at war with your body. Your soul is at war. Everything of us is at war. They're just fighting ourselves. But one of my people is saying, wait, why are we fighting ourselves? Why are we fighting ourselves? Why are we not expressing? Why are we not accepting? Why are we not thinking? Why are we not allowing stuff to be? Why are we fighting ourselves? Why do we want to self-harm? That is a deeper question, and that is a deeper understanding that will be revealed in the reading that I am about to do after this one, which has to do with the spirit and the soul. And what did I write it for? Learn behavioral patterns, how they took effect on us, what they made us be. The acceptance and rejection of our own responsibility and accountability, and the responsibility and accountability of others. And we will be gifted with the knowledge of it can be. Now, what is it? I don't know. Don't get triggered on me. I didn't press the button. Don't explode. Don't shoot me. We're going to see what it is when I get to that reading. It will be linked in the description below. Click the title to get to it. So now we're moving on. We got the Four of Cups and the Empress reverse. The Empress is still the Empress even though she is reversed. She is still who she is and what she is. She's just in the opposite side. So she still has everything. She is still abundant. She is still supplied with all that she wants and needs. She's just done with it, which is what is going to bring us and cause us to go into this balance of I am all that I can be. There's no more. We're done with all of the things that we have been using to suffice ourselves, to suffice ourselves, to make us enough to be okay. The vices that we use, we're tired of them. We're tired of the smoking, the writing, the drinking, the partying, the engaging with friends. We're tired of being alone, going home and spending time listening to music. We are tired. We have exhausted ourselves of it. So Yahweh is removing it from us before it becomes extinct to our being, and we can no longer go back without harm coming our way. So you got the Empress reverse, the Ace of Cups reverse, and the Queen of Cups. The Ace of Cups reverse is, this is not the love. And the Queen of Cups reverse is, you are not seeing yourself. The reason why you are not experiencing life the way that you love it, the reason why you are not loving the life that you have or the self that you are is because you are in a definition of love that is not applicable to you. You cannot apply love to your life. You cannot apply to your life a love that is defined as care, intimacy, and trust when your love that you are is defined as loyalty, beauty, and pain. Because some people love pain. You know, that BDSM community. Oochie coochie, oochie coochie, oochie coochie. They be like that. You hear them, they say, oochie coochie, oochie coochie, oochie coochie. They be like that. They be like that. So the reason why we are feeling like what we have around us is not enough is because we are interacting with it in a form of love that is not applicable for us. Like, for example, let's say you are a smoker or a drinker, and you are smoking and drinking as if you love it, but in all actuality, you only like it or you only tolerate it because of the benefits that it provides. You don't enjoy the inhale, or you don't enjoy the exhale, or you don't enjoy the flavor, but you like how it makes you feel. And you are using it like you love it. You are drinking and smoking every day like you love it. Too much of anything kills, especially when you apply it the wrong way. So let's move forward and see where 3152, second card. This one fell out. Another card for me. The Hierophant, the Hierophant. Lessons need to be learned, accepted, and enforced. Boundaries need to be had. Rules, laws, regulations, and ways of being need to be obtained in our happiness. What we are doing in Sagittarius season, what our soul is doing, is formulating the operation style of our happiness. It is making a way, it's making the how of how we will, the how of what we will go to when we need to be happy. It is making the what of what we will go to when we need to be happy. And it is making the why we will go to when we need to be happy. It's also making what, how, and why, and when, and where. And sometimes who we need to go to when we are happy. But this is the problem. This is why Yahweh's hand is needed, because we're so focused on happy, we're forgetting that its opposite side, which is unhappy. Its exact opposite side is sad, though. But we're forgetting about when we are in other emotions. And this is a beautiful time, which is why Yahweh is applying his work again, because you are in the vibe, energy, and expression of production. You are producing your life. So why just stop at happiness? Why not go to all things? Why not go to everything, every emotion, every expression? And every design that you can be whenever you decide, wherever you decide, however you decide, and whatever you decide to be as. I want some people to know that it is okay to have multiple different expressions of yourself. You're not crazy. Remember when Beyonce had Sasha Fierce? 34, as I say that. Remember when Look at Lil Wayne. He got Weezy F, baby. Lil Wayne. Wayne. His real name. Eminem has Slim Shady. That's only, I don't know any non-hip-hop artists that didn't come out. Like, even all hip-hop artists got their real self, their real name, their real way of being, and then their public way of being, their career way of being. It's okay to have multiple expressions of self. I have a multiple personality way of ordering myself. When I am expressing myself, or really what I like to do is title myself with different names and titles. And when I am being put together, I separate in order to better understand myself. And when I am being harmed or broken or hurt or even experiencing pain, I come together and become the one that myself is, because I need all my strength and might. And that's just the way that I operate. If I am one person, I am not in a self-healing journey. I am not in a spirit journey, soul journey. I'm not in that. I'm just experiencing life and being great, baby. But when I'm on my soul journey, my spirit journey, and even the journey of discovering my body, I am multiple people, baby. You should see me with my man, whatever. You should see me with him. And my toxic side comes out. And they are enticed and entranced and enchanted. And then immediately after, I go back to sweet, innocent, and beautiful. And they be like, how is that the same person? I be like, baby, you just seen. You just seen. Don't play with me. You just seen it. Don't act like you don't know. You know. I got up, put my clothes on, and went to go cook because I was hungry. I'm telling you, that when you get some good, for a female, when you get some good, when you get something good, baby, it's gonna make you cook. Just naturally, that the feminine just come out, and you just, when you get the right good, the good right, it's gonna make you cook. I swear, folk, Genesis in them, you get up, and you be like, I want breakfast, and you make that breakfast, and the food be good. It'd be real good. So last card. Tower moment. The core of this tower moment is the 5 of Cups. As we are in balance, we are reminiscing about all that was of our past. We're not moping, we're not mourning, we're not grieving. We're just reminiscing. And that's the core of the tower moment. This tower moment is going to come on flirtatious emotions. And no, I'm not talking about you flirting with somebody else, but hey, it might work that way. What I'm talking about is you romanticizing the emotions that you feel. It's going to cause you to reminisce about the past. But the problem is, this is why Yahweh is bringing the tower. The problem is we're not moving forward. Knight of Wands. We are on pause. We are stuck. Everything around us is still going forward. But we're not moving forward. Life still continues on, but we have stopped. We're paused. Pausing was in this reading somewhere. I just can't remember. Let me read it. I had to read it for the last reading that I just did, which was the love reading for, and I went right to it. I had to read it for the love reading that I just did for my Be Great page. Oh, here it is. But I'm going to read this. We have 40 minutes, baby. We're going to close it out with the Mystical Shaman Tarot. What is this? Number 10. Pausing. Find support within. For a moment, just listen to the silence. Breathe in deeply and exhale consciously. Take another moment to listen to the chirping of a bird, to watch dogs playing in the park, and pause. Life doesn't always give us the great splashes and sensations. It is the countless little moments that are worth appreciating. What we are going to do, as what we need to do, what we need to remember to do. So I ask you to pray to your angels, your guides, your demons, and if you are other religion and listening, pray to your gods or God, but also pray to Yahweh. I was talking about people, not those of other religions, because I don't want to offend you or cause you to go to hell or something. I don't know how your religion works, but but the thing is, pray, and when you pray, I need you to ask for you to remember, when you are reminiscing, to pause and take in the moment that you are in. Pause and observe the moment that you are in and receive the information that it is telling you from the feelings that emerge because of it. Remember that. And that's going to activate us to move forward and move on blissfully. So it says life, we don't need to read that. It says, it is the countless little moments that are worth appreciating. You might want to focus more on the small events, which demonstrate that the angels are